well, I've got to get out of Kazakhstan fast. So we're on the way to the station at the moment, and I'll tell you more when hopefully I can get a train. Здравствуйте. А вы не знаете, какой платформ вы?
Справочный есть. Вот, там, в углу.
А, все, хорошо, спасибо.
Они скажут. Я не слышу, какой путь. Не слышно.
Хорошо, ничего. Спасибо. Well, I bought a ticket to Tashkent about an hour and a half ago, and the train's just got here. I was actually expecting it to be quite an old train. I mean, everything that we've used in the area, every train we've used so far, and the one that Julia just got to Russia was an old train, but it seems pretty new. I think this one's called a Talgo. I heard someone talking about it when we were in Aktau. The guy in the hotel in the port said to us, get a Talgo if you can, and yeah, from the outside it's pretty smart. This is an ultra-modern train. I wasn't expecting this at all. It's lovely. There's even a lock on the door, a ladder here, place for your bags up the top. I'm in here with an older babushka who's also going all the way to Tashkent. And yeah, what a lovely cabin. The air conditioning's pumping. It's not. I was expecting an old train where the windows don't open, it to be very hot, but I almost feel a little bit guilty because I know what train you went to Russia on, Julia, but sorry, I didn't choose it. Как вас зовут?
Меня Нина.
Нина?
Да.
Очень приятно, меня Мат зовут.
Как?
Можно Матвей?
А, Матвей, да?
Матвей, да. Вы сами откуда?
Я с Тамангана.
Угу. Домой едете сейчас, да?
Да, домой, просто к детям приезжал.
Они здесь живут?
Да, они здесь.
Хорошо. Если вам надо помочь с чем-нибудь, скажите сразу.
Нет, все, спасибо, я здесь просто смотрю.
Ну, хорошо.
Приятной вам поездки. Спасибо за внимание.
time is 7:30 and we're about 50 kilometers from the Uzbek border, which is good because today is now actually my last day I'm allowed in Kazakhstan without overrunning my 30-day period. And yeah, for a bit of context, we actually got our dates mixed up because of when we arrived on the boat and when they stamped us in. He actually stamped us in on the day before than what we were actually thinking it was going to be. Yeah, so the date I have in my passport on the stamp is a day earlier than we were expecting. And we only noticed it literally yesterday. And yeah, hence the panic and the need to get out really quick because I knew the train was overnight. If we left the day before, so like Saturday, I knew we weren't going to get to the border until Sunday. So yeah, yesterday was all a bit quick. But yeah, all's well that ends well. So I think about another half an hour and we're going to get to the border with Uzbekistan. And the lady, Nina, that I'm in the carriage with, said the border takes usually a few hours because you go for the Uzbek one, get stamped out, and then you go to the Kazakh one. And then yeah, from there it's literally about another hour at the most to Tashkent. Паспорт взяли, да.
Откуда?
Англии.
Англия?
Да.
Вы хорошо знаете, да?
Ну, достаточно, да.
Достаточно, да? Где сам проживаете? Англия точно?
Да, в Лондоне.
А русскую как где научились?
Жена русская.
А?
Жена русская.
А, жена русская?
Да.
Вот там нашли, что ли?
Да, да.
Сейчас тоже в Англии проживаете?
Да. Ага, в Лондоне, да.
А,
Какие продукты есть? Овощи, фрукты, семена, растения вот такие?
Уже нету.
Нет, да? Все нормально, да?
Доширак есть.
Все, ладно.
After around 3 hours of thorough border checks, especially on the Uzbek side, we finally crossed into Uzbekistan. The last hour or so of the ride I spent talking to Nina, and she was explaining to me all about her hometown of Namangan in the Fergana Valley and the incredible food culture of the city.
10 уже, в 11 уже плов готовый. На улице.
На улице,
Не в столовых, а вот на улице готовы.
And then finally, after 18 hours, we pulled in to Tashkent. Спасибо вам большое.
Ой, тебе спасибо за компанию.
Приятно познакомиться.
Так что, если что, не стесняйся, звони. Если надумаешь, звони, не
Обязательно.
стесняйся. Тебе показать даже на Манган, тебе показать, у меня время. Тебе свободно.
Отлично. Вам помочь
Нет,
нести?
не, спасибо, все. Оно легкое, чек.
Спасибо большое. Так, все есть, да? Все. Все, спасибо большое.
Все, до свидания.
До свидания. Все, счастливо доехать. Спасибо.
Yüksek ulaştırmaz hizmetlerden foydalanishingiz mumkin.
Спасибо. Welcome to Tashkent. We've just rolled into, I'm so used to saying we. I've just rolled in with you, of course, to the North bus station. Actually, the last time we were here, it was Julia and I, and then Matt, who we'd met in the Fergana Valley in Andijan, and we just crossed over from Kyrgyzstan, and yeah, that was our first time here in Uzbekistan. But it feels so weird to be back just on our own, to be honest. I'm so used to talking in the plural, just on my own, to be honest. Really weird. So actually, I think this station is a little bit of a way out of the centre. So I'm going to try and find somewhere with internet, and then yeah, hopefully find my way to somewhere to stay tonight, because I have no idea, to be honest. So Tashkent is the biggest city in Central Asia, in both population terms and also area. The city itself was actually completely flattened in an earthquake in the 60s, and it was rebuilt by the Soviet Union in like the ideal Soviet style. So the city was built to show what a perfect Soviet city should look like, and there's wide avenues everywhere, big roads. It's very well, if you look at it from above, it's very well organized. The city, and to get around is quite easy in a car. But yeah, for that reason, it's really spread out. So to get from one side of like the edge of the center to the other side of the center takes quite a while, and also you're crossing over big roads. There's a lot of underpasses and stuff. So yeah, at the moment I don't really know where I'm walking. I thought I'd remember more than I actually do of how to get around, but yeah, we're just going to walk in the general direction of the main square and then hopefully find either a SIM card place so I can ask how much it'll cost, or just a cafe with Wi-Fi, and then we can take stock from there and see where we're going. Спасибо. Жена русская.
Это супер.
Личная учительница.
Можете оплатить.
So I just dumped some of my stuff off in a hostel. Cost $10 a night, which is pretty good. And that's 110,000 sum, by the way. The exchange rate is pretty crazy. I'm loving it. I'm loving the fact that I'm a millionaire. And yeah, I think we'll have a walk around Tashkent together. But first, I haven't eaten yet today, and the time is 1:30 or 2:30 in Almaty time. So yeah, let's go and get some food. I think it would be rude not to start our time in Uzbekistan here with some plov. So let's head back to our favourite place from last year, the Central Asian Plov Centre. My God, I'm excited to be back here, and I'm so hungry. Нет, пока.
Да, слушай.
Можно свадебный, пожалуйста?
Козы яйца добавить к плову?
Да, пожалуйста.
Салатики отщука, соленый, ключик зелени.
Давайте салат.
Соленый, да? Попить что будете?
А у вас есть маленькая бутылка колы?
Пепси.
Пепси есть маленькая.
0,5.
0,5 давайте.
Пол лепешечки будете? Хлеб половиночку будете?
Давайте. So this is plov. I'm not going to explain everything about it because we've got an entire video on this place in particular and all of this amazing plov and the whole process involved on the channel that I'll put up here somewhere. So if you want to find out more about plov, watch that if you haven't seen it already. But yeah, All I will say is it's the most incredible dish. I've missed it so much. My stomach is rumbling. I cannot wait to tuck in. Cheers. Oh my god. It's so good. It happens so often that you have a memory of something and you think it's going to be amazing, and you have it a second time and you're like, it's alright. Not with this. It's so good. As the evening wore on, I headed back across town to Amir Timur Square, where I met a couple of local guys who insisted on showing me around. I didn't film much more as the evening went on, as darkness started to fall, but I finished the day in the glamorous newly built Tashkent City Park. And so, on that note, thank you so much for watching, welcome back to Uzbekistan, and see you in the next one.